Hey everyone, welcome to the Ideals Academy. So today we are going to perform Bradford's method, and this is a quantitative method for the protein assay, or you can say a quantitative assay for the protein. So before starting this experiment, we required a reagent which is called a Bradford reagent. Okay, now we just know how we prepare this reagent, but remember one thing: whatever concentrations I told you, that would be for 250 ml. We are preparing this reagent for the 250 ml of distilled water, or you can say in the 250 ml of a distilled water. So whatever calculations I'm tell you, that is as per 250 ml. First of all, we required 25 milligram of Comescent Brilliant Blue, and we need to dissolve it in 12.5 ml of 95% ethanol. We need to mix it very well, and after mixing, we need to dissolve it in 25 ml of 85% phosphoric acid, and again you mix it well, and after that you need to dissolve it in that is 212.5 milliliter of distilled water. So this is the calculation for 250 ml, and here are this Bradford reagent is prepared. Again I am recall you that we required 25 milligram of Comescent Brilliant Blue, which we need to dissolve in 12.5 ml of a 95% ethanol. Then you need to mix it well. After that you need to dissolve it in 25 ml of that are 85% phosphoric acid, and after that you need to add remaining volume, that is 212.5 ml of distilled water, to make the entire volume 250 ml of Bradford reagent. Okay, now after preparation of Bradford reagent, we need to perform this experiment. For that we required 6 test tube, and on these test tube I mark the concentration. Like as you can see here, I mark blank. Okay, and here it's 0.2, then 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, and this is 1. Now what I'm going to do in the very first step, I'm going to add BSA, working solution of BSA, in each of these test tube as per their marked concentration. Okay, so for that I'm going to use a micropipette, and I'm taking the tip. Here is our working solution of BSA. Now this is 0.2 ml, which means 200 microliters. So I'm going to set on a micropipette, that is 200. Okay, here it is set, and I'm going to take, and here pouring it into 0.2 microliter, 2 ml of S2. Now in 0.4, which means 400 microliter. So here I set on the micropipette 400. Again I'm taking the solution and pouring it into 0.4. Now we need to pour 0.6 ml, which means 600 microliter. So here I set 600 microliter. Again I'm taking the solution and pouring it into 0.6 microliter. Now we need to add 0.8 ml, which means 800 microliter on the micropipette, and I'm taking the solution and pouring it into the 0.8, and then 1 ml, which means 1000 microliter on the micropipette. So after adding this to each of the test tube, now we need to make up its volume 1 ml, and for that I'm going to use distilled water. So this is 1 ml. In this we no need to add distilled water because its volume is already 1 ml. This is 0.8, so I have to add 200 microliter of distilled water into it. to make up its volume 1 ml. So here I set 200 microliter, and I'm going to add this much of water in 0.8 milliliter of test tube. Then I need to add 400 in 0.6 milliliter of test tube. So here it is 0.6, and I'm going to add this. Now 600 microliter of distilled water I need to add in 0.4 milliliter of test tube to make up its volume 1 ml, and I have to add 800 microliter of distilled water in 0.2 milliliter of test tube, and now I have to add 1000 microliter of distilled water, or you can say 1 ml of distilled water, in the blank test tube. Okay, you can see the test tube. These are all test tubes carrying 1 ml of solution. Now we need to add 20 microliter of enzyme in each of the test tube. So now we need to add 20 microliter of enzyme in each of the test tube, and for that I'm using a micropipette which is having a maximum range of 10 microliter. So I'm going to pour twice in each of the test tube except blank. The test tube. So now after adding 20 microliter of enzyme in each of these test tubes, now we need to add 1 ml of Bradford reagent which we prepared earlier in each of these test tubes. So now I am going to add 1 ml of Bradford reagent. So here on the micropipette I already set 1000 microliter, and now I'm going to add this concentration in each of our test tube, including blank as well. Remember, in blank I added only distilled water, 1 ml of distilled water, and now I'm going to add 1 ml of Bradford reagent. No enzyme is added in the blank. So here you can see these each of the test tube. Now we need to incubate these test tubes at room temperature for 5 minutes. So we will see its result after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we are going to take the OD with the help of a spectrophotometer. You can see the color is quietly changed to the bluish color. Okay, and we set our spectrophotometer at 595 nanometer. So we are taking OD at 595 nanometer. So first of all, this is our cuvette, and we need to wash it with the help of distilled water. And after washing, I am going to take the very first reading of a blank. And here the reading is approximately 0, and I'm going to put cuvette inside the spectrophotometer and going to take the reading. So the reading of blank is basically 0. At least starting is good. I'm taking it out, washing it with the help of distilled water. Now I'm going to take the reading of another 0.2 ml. Put it inside the spectrophotometer. Now waiting for the reading to come out. The reading is approximately 0.706. Okay. I'm taking it out. Again, wash it with the help of distilled water. And now taking next zero point 0.4 ml. Here reading is approximately 0. I'm going to put it inside the spectrophotometer. Wait for the reading to come out. So the reading is 0.713. I am taking it out, washing it with the help of distilled water. Now taking next reading of 0.4. That's actually done. 0.6. Pouring it inside the spectrophotometer. Again waiting for the reading to come out. So the next reading is 0.724. I am taking it out from the spectrophotometer, washing it with the help of distilled water. Now taking reading of 0.8. So here I'm going to put it inside the spectrophotometer. Again waiting for the reading to come out. 0.737. Wash it properly with the distilled water, and I'm going to take that is of 1 ml. Okay, now put it inside the spectrophotometer and waiting for the result reading to become out. The reading is 0.49, 0.749. So wash the cuvette with the help of distilled water properly. So we need to draw a graph of OD versus protein concentration. Like on the x-axis, you can write the protein concentration, and on the y-axis, you can write the OD. So here we are having our OD. Okay, this is of blank, this is of 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8 and 1, and this is a protein concentration. Okay, so genuinely, as I observed from the OD, like concentration is constantly increasing. 0.706 to 0.713, then 0.724, then 0.737, and this is 0.749. This is of actually blank. Okay, so this indicate that OD constant, or you can say absorbance, is increases with increasing concentration of the protein. So this proves that experiment is successful, and this is how we perform the Bradford assay for the protein. Hope you understand this. Thank you so very much.